Hey everybody, it's Yusa for Dad's Free Time Let's Plays. I'm the dad in question, getting it in. So this is something new I'm going to try, and I don't know if you guys will like it, but I don't know if anybody will see it anyway, but I think it will be fun to do something, so hold on a sec.
This is where it all ends. Once Lilith here charges the key, I'll control the warrior and wipe you bandits off my planet. When you get to hell, tell your Vault Hunter friends I said hey.
Hey, you're right on time. Key's nearly ready. But before I cleanse this planet for good, I'm gonna avenge my daughter.
Anyway, so what I want to do is play the ending of a game, which usually takes a long time to beat the end boss, and tell the whole story of the game at the same time. I will only do this for popular games that I don't really need reviews for, and I don't do Let's Plays for. I will not try to talk over any of the in-game dialogue, though. So I played Borderlands 1, and I beat a big monster called the Destroyer, after he was released from a vault that I opened, thinking that I was going to be rich as hell, drinking top shelf Johnny Walker scotch for the rest of my life. I used Mordecai the sniper and his flying pal Bloodwing, and a dope array of sniper rifles and handguns. This time around I played as Zero the Assassin, who I assumed to be just like Mordecai, but a different type of sniper. But I found out later that it really didn't matter who you picked to play as. All that really needed to happen was that you set up your skill tree towards the playing style you wanted. However, the special ability of each character is unchangeable. And this is where I messed up with Zero, because his ability is some sort of a hologram video of him that really doesn't hurt anyone or come in handy, really. I'm sure at some point, if I built it up, it would have come in handy much more, but at its base level, it kinda sucked. When you tried to build it up, all it really gave you is a longer time that the hologram could be used to attract bad guys. Also, something I've never understood with first-person shooters is when the artwork that they use to do the first-person shooters is really good, like this game, why in the world would you want to make your main character stuck behind the first-person view? Like, you could at least give us a choice. I kind of want to see how badass my character looks after I do all this stuff to customize my character, including colors and the head side. Also, if Zero's carrying a big, long, badass sniper rifle, I kind of would like to see that. It's the only thing I've never understood. Why can't you have a first-person shooter and a third-person shooter in the same game? Why is it not a standard to have a choice when it's a AAA game like Borderlands? If you go online, everybody else gets to see your character but you. What the hell is that about? It's one thing if it's Call of Duty or a game you're obviously just some sort of everyman soldier. But you chose your character in this game very specifically, and you don't even get that much of a chance to see them here.
Huh?
No! The key's charged!
I'm not dying yet. You're too late, bandit! I win! The greatest alien power Pandora has ever seen. And it's mine to control! Warrior! Kill.
Also, because I needed to level up my character, I played pretty much all the missions except for 2 or 3 of them. And there were a ton of missions of mundane fetch quests and tasks that I needed to handle to get my XP. My only problem is that there are so many that I actually would forget the story and would have to remind myself what the story actually was. The story in these games usually is stretched out to begin with, but when you have to do a whole bunch of things that have nothing to do with the story, I just think that it sucks and it takes away from the storytelling experience. I can never play all of the Borderlands game in a month or so. I always have to stop playing it and leave it alone and then pick it up back again later, just because of the sheer repetitiveness of all the quests. But I feel like I wouldn't have done as well in the game had I not played all the quests in general, and that kinda makes me mad. Urgh. Anyway, here's the story. These 4 vault hunters are going to Pandora to hunt for vaults apparently, when Handsome Jack stops their train and blows it up, knocking them unconscious. Handsome Jack is the owner of the Hyperion Company that makes guns and other weapons. He wants to create a utopia in Pandora, but he's kind of a crazy lunatic jerk. So that sucks. He's also really homicidal. You know, kind of like a normal successful businessman, only you actually have to listen to him talk. The guardian angel from the last game who led you to the first vault wakes you up and tells you to go to a place called Sanctuary because there's a resistance group called the Crimson Raiders there that wants to stop Handsome Jack and the Hyperion Corporation. Once you get to Sanctuary, you find out that you need to go to rescue a dude named Roland, who is the leader of the Crimson Raiders. He's also the only black person, I believe, in both Borderlands games. Both of them. Both of them. 2 AAA games have one black dude as a playable character. Although I could be wrong, at least he is the leader, and Mordecai the sniper I played from the last game seems to be Latino. Anyway, Black Roland tells us that there is a vault key that Jack is trying to get to, and it's on a train going to the Hyperion Corporation. So we team up with Mordecai the sniper from Borderlands 1, and a new girl named Tiny Tina, who is this crazy ass little girl that talks like she's really into booty shake music from the 90s. We stop the train and try to get the key, but all we actually find is Handsome Jack's cyborg bodyguard named Wilhelm. He was the hardest character for me to defeat. He had these weird little robots that he would create and they would heal his shields, so I had to use a toxic base weapon and an electric weapon and switch between the two. And for some reason they didn't give you an ammo station at the respawning spot, so whatever ammo you had when you got there was what you were going to use. It was weird. After you kill Wilhelm, you take his power core because you believe that you can use it to strengthen the shields of Sanctuary. You take that bad boy back to the Sanctuary and hook it up and the shields are doubled for about 3 seconds. It was all a ruse by Handsome Jack to sabotage our shields. And when the Sanctuary shields went down, all hell broke loose. There is a crazy army attack and a bunch of explosive shots coming from a satellite. It sucked. So Sanctuary has to rely on Lilith, who is a siren that you met earlier. Now I'm not really clear on what sirens can do since I never played as one, but apparently they have some superpower that is really charged up by the use of Uridium, the main mineral power source in Pandora. So Lilith uses the Uridium and her powers to teleport all of Sanctuary into the sky, and the main mechanic of Sanctuary starts up the engines of Sanctuary so that it can float like the SHIELD helicarrier in the Avengers. After that, we find out what's in the vault. It's a big old scary monster called the Warrior, and Handsome Jack is going to use it to take whatever he wants to take. World domination, all the tea in China, whatever the hell he's talking about, I don't know. We also find out that the guardian angel that's been helping us through our quests is trapped in the Hyperion facility with the key that opens the vault. So we upgrade our service bot Claptrap, and we go find Brick, who is another guy from Borderlands 1. Brick is kind of a berserker, and they give him one of the blackest voice actors that I've ever heard. Like, there's no way you can listen to him and feel like he's not a black dude. Anyway, we busted into the facility, only to find out that the Guardian Angel is the siren that is pretty much fueling the whole Hyperion Corporation and helping Handsome Jack to open the vault to get the warrior. So now, as this mission is turned into an assisted suicide, you also find out that the Guardian Angel is Handsome Jack's daughter, which he has put a collar on to control. He's a jackass. With the help of Lilith and Roland, we somehow kill the Guardian Angel. It's not very clear as to why she's dead. But as we kind of celebrate for about 2 seconds, Handsome Jack jumps up out of nowhere and kills Roland. And we are all like, oh no, another black character. The only black character in the game has been killed. What a surprise. Then, while we're still standing there with what the hell on our faces, Handsome Jack sticks the collar on Lilith, and now she's under his control. He orders Lilith to kill me, but instead she uses the last bit of will she has to teleport me back to Sanctuary. So since I'm the only one in Sanctuary that knows what happened, the game takes it upon itself to make me tell everybody in Sanctuary that Roland is dead personally. And everybody's all like, man, not another soldier. Pour out a little liquor for my dead homie Roland, the only actual black person that I knew in my life. That is the end of the black population on Pandora. Mordecai and Brick take it especially hard because they know Roland from back in Borderlands 1 days, and they're also fond of Lilith. So they're ready to ride out with me to go to the second vault where the warrior sleeps dormant. We enter in, and Brick and Mordecai get shot. But that's okay because I got this. And that leads us to where this video starts. So there's the story, and that catches you up to here. Enjoy the ending. I don't think I'll ever play this game again. I tried to go online or host an online thing because people can come in and play with you, and they can charge up their own stuff, and you guys can play together. It all was just kind of weird. I don't like playing online too much. People were a little OP. They were a little overpowered. You know, it's Borderlands 2. I come in, I'm late to the party, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else has already done everything, and they're just showing up and killing people in one shot, and I'm like over here trying to be honest. So, I doubt that I'll even play the extra modes or anything like that. But at least I have proof that I beat the game. You know, that's makes some it makes some sense in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to go and look up everything that isn't my stuff. You know, I like to have things chronicled, and I don't know why. But anyway, please check out some of my other stuff and enjoy the ending of the game. Have a nice night. Peace.
This can't be happening! This can't be happening!
Holy badass. I think you killed it. Never hurts to make sure, though. Hit the button on the moonshot console.
No, I can't highlight this. Not when I'm so close. And not at the hands of a filthy bandit! See, I could have saved this planet. See, I could have actually restored order. And I wasn't supposed to die by the hands of a child-killing psychopath! You're a savage. You're a maniac. You are a bandit, and I am the goddamn hero! The warrior was practically a god. How? How in the hell have you killed my warrior? You idiots! The warrior could have brought peace to this planet. No more dangerous creatures, no more bandits. Pandora! It could have been paradise!
This is the end, Vault Hunter. Either you kill Jack, or I'll kill him for you. What's it gonna be? That was for Roland, asshole. It's over. It's finally over. Good going, Vault Hunter. You are a badass. Now, we just gotta get rid of that key. Wait a sec. Let me. You don't want to touch this thing right now, trust me.
Slow down, man. I nearly bought it back there. Hey, Lilith!
Where the hell were you guys 5 minutes ago? If it weren't for the Vault Hunter, we'd all be dead.
I think that's her way of saying we won.
Yeah, I figured that.
If I never see this key again, it'll be too soon. It's been fun, you alien piece of shit.
What the? Are those vaults?
You know what that means.
Yeah. No rest for the wicked.